Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and do a just general random read. So if that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box. That will have any information that you need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you, boo. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? I'm back, guys, and I have Baku. He's so sweet. I had to put out my incense because I don't like to have the smoke around him. I went to go turn off his light in his cage, and he was just sitting there just chilling. Just looking around like the sweetest little thing. Oh, you're so precious. Are you gonna be a good boy and are you gonna sit around my neck? Because if you're gonna wanna crawl everywhere, then you might have to go back to your cage. Let's see, okay? All right, guys, so let's get into this. This is going to be a very random reading, okay? So we have the Target and the Chaos card. And it's so funny because I did say I was going to do the what you need to release reading. And I do want to do like what spirit is, how spirit is viewing you and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I want to do something just chill and easy. And of course we have chaos that's coming out, right? So it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's a mad dash for something for some of you guys. Like you're really trying to hit a target here. You're really trying to solve something or get something done in like a short amount of time. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. It's like, okay, I have only so much time to do this. So I really need to get this done. I need to focus on this. I need to take care of this. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting, okay? So we're gonna try. The snake is not gonna let me do this. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just put him back, I guess. Sorry about that. I'm back, guys. No more distractions. I had a lady in the comments one time tell me that my snake was a turn off and a distraction. And I'm like, well, I'm not really trying to turn you on, lady. So anyways, all right, let's go ahead and get into this. So general messages, just random messages for Gemini gang, okay? Just random messages. Let's get some charms, guys. If you don't like the charms, go ahead and fast forward. What do we have here for Gemini gang? Just random messages, please. Okay, that's gonna do it, okay? So, this is what we have, all right? The letters, we have T and S. So T, S could be significant, ST somehow could be significant. For the signs, we have Pisces energy and we have Cancer energy, so a lot of watery energy there, okay? We also have, interesting, we have the mask, okay? So you could feel like somebody is wearing a mask here. There could also be somebody wanting to take a mask off. There could be a very theatrical type of energy that's taking place with this mask as well. So some of you guys could be in theater, dance, music, maybe you're a performer in some kind of way. Some of you might feel like somebody is performing to get your attention right now. I don't know, that's coming through, so take it as it resonates. For some reason, this train comes out all the time with you guys. I don't know what that is. I don't know if somebody's a conductor here in the collective, or if maybe somebody has a train that goes through their city or their town or something. Maybe trains or train tracks are very significant for somebody here, but the train comes out all the time. This could talk about travel, it could talk about movement, it could definitely talk about something picking up momentum and being hard to slow down as well, because I think you need like a couple miles or something to actually stop a train. So yeah, T for train, okay? So that could be something here. We also have the T card, or the T charm, which is very interesting. So some of you guys could be trying to drink more tea. Maybe you're having a nice little coffee. Maybe there's something here significant about whatever you're drinking. I don't know, but the tea for me does talk about getting the tea, right? Like getting some information, getting some juicy gossip or something here. Especially with this mask energy, it's making me feel like maybe you are getting some kind of information that you didn't have before about somebody, like you're getting the tea on somebody, and this could make you go, oh wow, okay. I feel like with the lightning and the mushroom both here, there's going to be some fast, unexpected changes, okay? These changes could feel very sporadic, or they could feel like they pop up out of nowhere. Especially with the lightning, this could be clarity, or this could could be information coming through. Some of this could maybe upset you a little bit, or it shocks you, it surprises you a little bit, but I do get that energy. Also, the mushroom is just an incredibly positive omen for me. It does talk about abundance kind of springing up out of nowhere, you know, expected and unexpected money coming in, and we do have the money charm. So I like that. I feel like there is going to be an increase in your finances. We actually have the glow up charm, okay? So I do feel like some of you guys are going to have this increase in your finances that's going to help you maybe get a new wardrobe, maybe do some work on the house, get a new car, be able to get some things that have been in your shopping cart online for a while. It just feels like there is this energy of being able to spend some money on yourself, okay? Some of you guys might have to buy a suit or a nice dress or something for an interview, a meeting, an event. There's something like that, having to buy a nice, something that you don't already have. So if you don't have a tie, if you don't have like, you know, black tie attire, whether that's a dress or a actual suit or something, it's like for some of you, you might have to spend some money on this. That's for somebody. Like maybe you get invited to a tea party and they're like, this is a very formal event. So, you know, we have to leave the polos and the khakis at home. Like this is black tie, you know, and maybe you have to like, you know, I don't know, get something there. That's the kind of energy I'm getting for some of you, okay? We also have the umbrella that came out, which is interesting, okay? When I'm hearing that song, when you shine, we shine together, told you I'll be here forever, said I'd always be your friend. Isn't Rihanna a Pisces? I'm pretty sure she is, okay? So I don't know how you're picking up on her, but yeah, there could be something here about standing under somebody's umbrella, Ella, for somebody out there. Also, the umbrella, yes, it does talk about that there's rain here that could be coming. You know, some of you could be having a lot of rain, or the weather is just crazy where you're at right now. This could also be talking about the rainstorms in life, okay? Especially if you are feeling a little chaotic here with our intuitive message and you're trying to kind of stay focused regardless is the energy I'm getting. You do have some kind of protection here from the rain, all right? So interesting energies, guys. Let's go ahead and pull some cards, though. Let's see what we have. I just want to get just random messages. We're going to get some tea leaves. Y'all know how I get down with the tea leaves, okay? I like them because they have light and shadow messages, and that's important. So what random ass messages do you have for Gemini gang, Spirit? What random messages do we have here for Gemini gang, please? Random messages. Their deck is a little stuck, so I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are feeling a little stuck here. We have the Vulture coming out. Energy vampire, paranoia, stalker vibes, depression, anxiety, and worry that someone is working against you. Well, that's kind of interesting because we have the Mask out here, you know, and we have the T. I don't know, we do have this chaos energy. So some of you guys might feel like somebody is actively working against you. Some of y'all might feel like this person is stalking you, or they're watching you somehow. They're checking up on you, keeping up on you. It's like paranoia here for sure. But there's something here too with Spirit wanting you to watch your energy, because we do have the chaos energy that came out with the target. Yeah, some of y'all might feel like somebody chaotic got like a target on your back, or they're watching you. What? Come on, Gemini. Yeah, we got the shark. Okay, for sure. It feels like for some of you, you do feel like there's somebody that maybe has it out for you. This could be somebody at your workplace. Okay. Maybe you just feel like, I don't know, that's what I'm getting. We'll see what the tarot says, but I'm getting that energy. I do feel like for some of you though, Spirit is saying to watch your energy, right? When we're in this energy of depression, anxiety, and worry, it can really eat away at us. It can really siphon us. It's very vampiric for our own energy, you know? So Spirit could just be saying here to just watch your own energy here, you know? Make sure that you're not kind of going down that rabbit hole. Of course, it's hard to, of course, just pull yourself out of depression or pull yourself out of anxiety. Like, we can't really do that, but we can stop ourselves. We can try to be mindful. We can try to control our thoughts, you know, and not let ourselves go to that dark place. We can try to, like, you know, distract ourselves with positive things. So there could be something here about watching your own energy. But I do feel like some of you feel like somebody is, like, got a target on you. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what else we have here. Just rando reading for Gemini. Just random messages. Whatever wants to come out, please. Random messages for Gemini gang, please. Random messages for Gemini gang. Okay. This deck is kind of, okay, we have the Peacock. Beware of great pride. Someone is showing off to get your attention. We have toxic masculinity. We have attractive glam. Okay. Okay, Gemini, what's this reading about? What is this talking about? Maybe some of you guys feel like somebody's a show off around you. You know? Like this person peacocks. I'm hearing around the office or something. I don't know, guys. Y'all, this work life drama just make me so fucking happy that I work for myself, y'all. I have drama with myself on the daily, but it ain't like this. You know what I mean? I feel like for some of you guys, let's just go ahead and flip this script here. I feel like for some of you, this could definitely be you wanting to like pay attention to your look a little bit more, pay attention to your aesthetic. We did see that with the dress energy. Some of you guys could be maybe wanting to, you know, do something with your hair, do something with your clothes, your style, you know, switch it up a little bit. That's the energy I'm getting for some of you guys, okay? Somebody could be very jealous of you too. I don't know. The way that they're two birds, right? But one is obviously extremely attractive and one is a little scraggly and not. I mean, it's a face a mother could love, right? I don't know. I guess that's subjective here, whether the vulture is attractive or not. But it just feels like the peacock would be, you know, considered more aesthetically pleasing. Let's just say that, all right? I feel like the way that this vulture is looking at this peacock's back, it's almost like the vulture is waiting for the peacock to fuck up. So for some of you guys, somebody could be waiting for you to mess up. Or they could be like, yup, go ahead, let that pride get a hold of you, or let that cockiness take a hold of you. It's like somebody's waiting for you to trip and fall is almost the energy I'm getting. Somebody could be really jealous of your success, you know, how well you're doing at something. They could be jealous of your looks. For some of you, you look a lot younger than you actually are, and people are like, how, Sway? Okay? So that could be, oh Lord, that could be for some of you guys. Okay, give me something that makes me want to keep this reading here, Gemini. Okay, because this is, wow. What else do we have here for Gemini gang? Just a random read. This is what happens when we ask on random energy. When we don't come in here with a purpose, with a plan. Okay, everything just goes to hell, okay? So that's the energy that we're getting so far. What else do we have here? Random reading. Okay. We have the sunrise. I like to see it. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, morning surprises, a redo, and then it says light after the dark, and then we have the moon, changes in your life. Cancer, Pisces, crazy, right? Because of the charms. Cancer, Pisces energy, cycle, cleanse, and follow your intuition. Yeah, some of y'all might be trying to cleanse a cycle with the Cancer or Pisces. You're like, I'm good on that, okay? That's for some of you. That could be who this bird is that's watching you. It's a dusty, rusty Cancer or Pisces that's fucking upset. Maybe because you're moving on. I don't know. Maybe you didn't pick them. Who knows? Anyways, I kind of feel like for some of you guys, you're this peacock energy. I feel that very strongly. It's like you're moving forward, okay? Maybe you're moving into a new creative endeavor. Maybe you have a new project you want to work on. There's definitely like been a very dark period in your life that you're wanting to move into the light here, you know? So for some of you guys, you're just embracing a new beginning, and this is bringing a lot of changes into your life, and you are needing to follow your intuition when it comes to these changes, okay? Can we get one more, please? One more for Gemini for this random reading, please. One more. We have the eye. Interesting. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Both of these cards are talking about that. So you might need to trust your intuition through this chaotic, crazy mess that you're going through right now. For some of you, it just feels like even if your life is not necessarily full of drama and there's like not a lot of chaos, it feels like maybe the situation is unclear or everything's all scrambled up, you know? You don't really have all the clarity or the answers that you need. So there's a feeling here of trusting your intuition as you kind of emerge forward, right? It says your gut is speaking to you, so listen. It says you have gifts passed down from the ancestors, and then it says new gifts emerge, cleanse your third eye. So yeah, some of you guys are really needing to pull on your intuition, especially when we look at this moon card. We see like the little, you know, clouds or whatever that is through the moon. It's almost like we can't see everything clearly, you know, so we need to trust our intuition. All right, I want to get some tarot because I am curious, y'all. Okay, I'm curious. What is this vulture energy for this random read for Gemini gang? What is this vulture energy for this random read here? We have the Hermit. Yeah, some of you guys feel very strongly that there's, okay, I'm getting a couple things. I feel like for some of you, this is Virgo energy, you're feeling like there is definitely some people that have like evil eye on you, like they're hating on you. You know, they want to see you fail, or they're confused about your decisions, or there's some kind of drama that's going on, some kind of chaos here. Maybe you feel like people are working against you and you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to isolate, I'm just going to keep to myself. Spirit and maybe a very select few, like a very select few, are the only people that I can trust. Maybe you feel very let down by some people here with the Five of Cups. There's these 3 cups that are spilt over. There could be 3 people that you're feeling let down by. Maybe you trusted these people and they've let you down. Maybe they told your secrets or something, or they gossiped about you, or they tried to set you up or something here, okay? But I'm just getting the energy of like feeling let down by somebody and going into isolation because of that, okay? And actively feeling like maybe this person is looking or working against you. It's interesting too, because we have the owl up in the tree, and even though the owl does represent spirit for me in this card, it's like, I don't know, the owl's always watching, right? So some of you could feel like you're being watched even when you're alone, which is not a great feeling. So I don't know what that's about. That probably won't resonate for everybody, but that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Some of you guys are feeling really sad. Maybe something happened unexpectedly here, okay? Yeah, King of Wands was reversed when I split the deck, and obviously that was a mistake, but I kind of feel like there could be something like that, where somebody was very manipulative, or they were, I don't know, they did something that you didn't like. I also feel like this could again be your energy. Maybe you're trying to seek cleansing or inner knowing here. Maybe you're trying to seek clarity when it comes to your own self, because maybe you've been through some sadness and you feel like, you know what, I just need some time alone to just recalibrate, recuperate, and I'll feel better, you know? But I feel like you have a lot of intrusive thoughts. So get in where you fit in, Gemini, okay? If they feel like somebody is working against them, who is this person for the group that feels like somebody is working against them? What do we have here? We have the Lovers. There's a thin line between love and hate. Gemini energy. Some of y'all might feel like it's a damn Gemini. We have the Death card. Some of y'all might feel like this is a Scorpio, okay? This is somebody you were supposed to be tight with. This is somebody you were supposed to be on the same team with. This doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It very well could be, but it feels like this is somebody that, like, you know, you made a pact with this person, or you made a deal, or I don't know, you guys were supposed to be on the same page here. You feel like this person actively chose to work against you too with the Lovers, because that card does represent choice. So some of you guys feel like, yeah, you got stabbed in the back. Look, we got the Page of Swords in reverse. That's a liar. That's somebody whose story changes often too, with the Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords reverse, Two of Pentacles. It's like, I'm trying to figure out what story I'm going to tell you next, okay? So some of you feel like you've caught somebody in a lie, maybe. This could also be this person watching you for nefarious reasons. Damn, Gemini, what y'all into? This is what I'm talking about when we do these random readings, y'all, for real. I'm like, I'm just going to sit down with Gemini and just have a nice little peaceful evening, a nice little peaceful reading. It's going to be chill. And it's like, what the hell? Some of you feel like somebody is like, I don't know, like they're not being honest, is what I'm getting here with the Page of Swords. And this is making you sad because you trusted whoever this was. What do they think they're not being honest about? The Devil. Ooh, could be a third party. Okay, a third party, a restriction, an addiction, some kind of toxic behavior here, a temptation. That's, I think I said that's Capricorn energy. I don't know, but we got Pisces with the Hangman, okay? Some of you guys, this is not for everybody, but somebody feels like they were led into a trap. Others of you feel like somebody is, you know, lying about some kind of toxic behavior, or maybe a third party, because the Devil can represent a karmic energy. You know, the Lovers, we see the soulmates. The Devil, we see the soulmates. On the traditional tarot card, they're both standing before supernatural beings, right? We have the Angel on the Lovers card, and then we have the Devil on the Devil card, and then we have the two soulmates. So for some of you, you could feel like somebody got pulled into a karmic connection, or that somebody was a karmic and they just didn't disclose that information, or it was like you got tricked or something. That's for some of you guys, okay? It's deviant behavior too, so you feel like, damn, like I really didn't know this person is kind of the energy I'm getting. But I feel like you're starting to know them now with the Hangman. You're starting to get a new perspective on somebody, because you feel like they lied about their whole personality. Like they zipped up a personality suit and it wasn't even them. Like, damn. Maybe, well, this is giving this peacock energy a little bit of a different meaning now, because what this is saying to me is don't let your pride get in the way. This is not worth fighting for. I can guarantee you. I mean, I don't know this person. I don't know who they are to you. So everybody, you got to do what they have to do here. I'm not y'all's mother. I can't take care of you. But I can guarantee you that if somebody has been lying to you, using you, doing whatever this bullshit is, actively working against you, cheating on you, involved a third party, you know, very manipulative, involved in drugs or addiction or illicit sex or something like that, whatever this is with the devil, right? Because the devil is not good for what they lied about. That's not good. I feel like what this peacock is saying is that don't let your pride get in the way. Don't feel like you have to fix something, stick through something, fight with somebody. Like, you don't got to do anything but sail away. That's the energy this peacock is giving for me anyway. Well, actually, that's what the sunrise is giving, because I feel like that's what you're going to end up doing. Your intuition is really asking you to be clear about this situation here. What is this peacock here for Gemini gang? What is this peacock? I thought something popped, but it didn't. What is this peacock here for Gemini gang? We have the Six of Wands. Yeah, this is the energy that I'm getting. I'm getting a couple things, okay? First of all, it's everything that I just said, right? Like, you don't got to put on the show with this person. You don't got to go tit for tat. You don't have to, like, you know, go in there and prove that you're not hurt or prove that you don't care, or any of that bullshit that people do, right? Like, you don't have to do any of that. You can really just move on, and you're going to be very successful moving on, okay? For others of you, I do feel like somebody could have been very jealous, and maybe that's why they did what they did, okay? Even if this person was a lover, man, lovers can be jealous all the time. It's sad but true. Sad but true. Sometimes your lover, somebody who you consider your partner, or you would like to be your partner in life, can be more jealous of you than your damn haters, for whatever reason. Okay, maybe they're not where you're at. Maybe they see your life and they want it, or I don't know. I don't know why people get jealous and crazy like that. Okay, I cannot relate. Okay, I don't get jealous of my lovers. That's for damn sure. I want to get closer to my lovers. Okay. But anyways, yeah, Six of Wands, I feel like there's this energy here where it's like, you know, you're doing very well, okay? Especially with the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Like, damn, that is doing extremely well in your finances and your career. You might be getting a lot of recognition right now. You could be getting some heavy accolades, getting a lot of rewards, you know, but getting your name shouted out, you know, at work. Your boss is really like, you're like, oh yeah, Gemini, you're doing great. It's like that kind of energy here. And people see that it's very warranted, like it's earned. You've worked hard for whatever this is, okay? So whatever this energy is, this could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be a coworker, it's somebody that's close to you with the lovers, or that you thought was close to you, right? This is the second time in a reading. I heard it on Patreon, now I'm hearing it here. That song, these hoes ain't loyal. No, they ain't, okay? So I don't know, all right? But that's what I'm kind of getting, like these hoes are not loyal. And that's why you can't make friends or, you know, bump nasties with people in your workplace, Gemini, because these hoes ain't loyal. I feel like this is talking about a workplace or a community or something like that. Somebody you're close to. Somebody that actively sees you every day out there doing your thing, okay? Handing out roses, kissing babies, shaking hands, doing all that good stuff. Gemini. You know, it's like that kind of energy. Like somebody does not like that. They don't like that you're cool, calm, collected. You read, right? You might meditate. You eat fruits. I don't know what's up with these people. They're just mad that you're doing well, whoever this is. You know, and I feel like either way, Spirit's like, first of all, be humble, right? But also at the same time, like, you don't need to involve yourself in any pettiness, any drama. Like, you really can just let it kind of float away, you know? Because I feel like also somebody chose what they chose over here too with the lovers. You know, like you could have really been trying to give this person like everything, like a wonderful life, a wonderful relationship, a wonderful work arrangement, whatever this is, okay? Wonderful friendship. You could have been trying to really be there for this person or do something for this person, and they chose what they chose. So, you know, you're kind of moving up here. And with the dragons on her dress, it's just making me feel like she's draped in wisdom, like she has so much wisdom from everything that she's learned. Yeah, you're ready to expand and grow here with the Two of Wands. Some of you guys are considering taking an action here. Okay, you're considering really like taking a decisive action and moving forward. Maybe you're considering traveling for some of you, or maybe changing your work environment, your home location. I don't know. There's something here where maybe you are considering that, like moving forward here. So I feel like Spirit's saying, don't let your pride get in the way when it comes to like pettiness and drama and other people, but actually have pride in yourself for everything that you've accomplished. Like, yes, you know, like pride is not necessarily a bad thing. It's where we feed it and how we feed it and how we let it almost, you know, not control us, but work with us, right? So there's an energy here of like, your pride is useful, but it depends on where you're giving that energy. So they're saying to give this energy to yourself here and to your creative talents, to your skills, to whatever it is that you're trying to build, because it is going to go well. Some of you are really anxious about this situation here. And that could be what this chaotic energy is, where we're just trying to kind of push through with our goals regardless, you know? Whew. Okay. Another one for the, oh, Lord. For the Peacock. The High Priestess with the Devil. Yeah, somebody was doing some like sneaky, nefarious crap, okay? Somebody could have been involved in that heebie-jeebie. With the High Priestess and the Devil, this is definitely giving like a dark practitioner type of energy. But that's not for everybody, because not everybody around here doing witchcraft. I understand that. This could definitely be just somebody who is highly manipulative, and they keep this side of themselves very hidden. Okay, it's almost like a surprise type of moment when they do kind of let this be shown, right? And they're very proud of that side too. This is not somebody who's like ashamed of what they've done and all that stuff. This is somebody who's like, yeah, I cheated on you, and you ain't worth shit anyways, and woody, and it's like that kind of person. And it's like, okie dokie. I feel like this person is highly toxic, whoever this person is, okay? Extremely toxic. So far for the toxic person, we have Virgo out here twice with the High Priestess. We have Pisces energy out here twice with the High Priestess, and then we have the Pisces charm. We have Cancerian energy out here. Actually, we have Pisces and, hold on now, because now I'm getting confused. Okay, we have Pisces out here 3 times with the charm, the moon, and the High Priestess. We have Cancerian energy out here twice with the moon and then the charm, okay? We also have Leo quite a few times with the sunrise and the peacock, and we have Gemini. There's some Gemini on Gemini crime going on, okay? I don't know, y'all. Anyways, okay, I'm trying to make this fun because this could be a heavy reading if I let it be. Anyways, so yeah, I feel like this here is like, Spirit's like, look, you're not going to win with somebody like this, because this is a karmic energy that has no kind of morals, no self-respect. They don't care about you. They barely care about themselves. So this is somebody who's going to stoop to levels that you're just not going to stoop to, Gemini. If you want to kind of get this person back or play on their field with this pride energy, you're going to have to stoop to their level. And Spirit is suggesting that you don't do that. You know, you don't bring your energy down for somebody else. Make people rise to your energy, you know? So that's kind of the energy I'm getting with this. This is somebody who maybe is very angry at you right now as well. Okay, Gemini. Let's just go ahead and move on. What is this sunrise here for Gemini gang for this random read? What is this sunrise? We have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys really do have something, a new beginning, right? Yes, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you have a new beginning. You might be holding information back about this right now. Maybe you're not wanting people to know your next move. Maybe you're not wanting people to know where you're going or what you're going to be doing, especially if you're going to be changing jobs, changing relationships, changing environments, whatever, changing your number, okay, for some of you. But there's just this energy here of like, I'm moving towards new beginnings. I've discovered that there could be a new path out there for me, or I'm starting to allow myself to dream and believe that I don't have to hold on to something that's toxic for me anymore, because the 4 of Pentacles is actually my mini devil card. because it talks about really holding on to things, you know, and that is of course what the devil does. It gets a hold on us, right? So I feel like for some of you, you're starting to see that you can really release some things that you're not satisfied with, and you can actually move forward. You can have a new beginning here, but I feel like you're keeping that secret, like you're keeping your moves to yourself here. Yeah, why? Because the bird bitches are always flocking, okay? Always flocking, and you know that. So there's this energy here of really letting something go, or at least wanting to let something go here, okay? It's like, look at your little ancestor looking out the window like, all clear, right? Yeah, I feel like you're about to get the all clear from Spirit that it's time to do something. Some of y'all been holding on to something for way too long, and it's like, it's time, okay? That's the energy I'm getting, like, it is time, all right? Yeah, we have the Two of Cups. Ew, okay, so for some of you guys, you could be moving into a new connection here. This might not even be something you're aware of. This could happen very unexpectedly. Or some of y'all about to make a mad dash back with somebody who's semi-normal in this bitch, okay? I'm sorry, y'all, okay? I feel like it's not funny, guys. Oh God. That's not funny, because I feel like for somebody out here, they really been with like a crazy bitch, or they saw something like somebody's like is actually legitimately crazy, you know? So you're like, I want to go to something normal, man. I don't know. That's for somebody. What is normal though, you know? One person's crazy is another person's foreplay, so who knows, okay? But I do feel like for some of you guys, yeah, there is this situation here of an unexpected lover that might pop up in your future. And this is part of a new beginning, okay? For sure. Because you deserve that, Gemini. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. You deserve somebody that's going to be on your team, too. Because I feel like whoever this was over here was not on your team. All right? This, of course, is talking about also, you know, being on the same page with yourself, having balance, having harmony within your life. It doesn't have to be love, especially with Two of Cups, because cups can talk about, of course, creativeness, spirituality, our emotions. I feel like things are balancing out here. Some of you guys might be feeling a little bit more creative. Maybe you haven't been feeling very creative, or you've been just, well, it's hard to feel creative when you're dealing with this kind of stuff. So maybe you've just been feeling very blocked. And we're about to be opening ourselves up, okay? But I do feel like with this Knight of Wands, there could be a little lover coming in unexpectedly here. For some of you. For somebody, yeah. Page of Wands, this person could be younger than you, okay? This could be somebody who's very passionate, funny, exciting. You know, this is somebody that's like, let's just go for it, right? Like, it's that kind of energy. Like, this is somebody who likes to take healthy chances. This is not the energy of somebody who is like super like rational. Like, not that they'll make, how do I describe this? It's not that they won't fit inside of a box. They can, but they prefer to not have a box at all. Like, this is somebody who likes freedom. They like art. They like creativity. They have a lot of passions, a lot of hobbies. You know, they're very excitable. This is somebody that you might have to be like, simmer down a little bit to every once in a while with the Page of Wands, because they're just always so excited. They're like always bouncing off the wall about something. But this is somebody who makes you laugh, Gemini, and genuinely like you're attracted to this person too. It might be like a little fresh attraction, like it's got room to grow, but it does feel like you're interested. This person definitely interests you, whoever this is. And this is inspired communication coming in, passionate communication coming in too. So there could be passionate talks between you guys. I feel like you find this person to be very strong. Strength energy, Leo energy here. Even though this person might be a little young, or they are a little, maybe a little idealistic, like they like to dream a lot, you know, and you might be like, like, I feel like you're a little bit more, whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you might be a little bit more rational than this person is, whoever this is, okay? But I feel like you do find this person to be extremely strong. That's the thing. I also feel like somebody has to be brave here to shoot their shot. Like, you're going to have to, like, be brave, or, you know, be courageous. Could be happening in Leo season, which is just around the bend. We have the Chariot energy. Okay, yeah, coming from Cancer energy into Leo season. I feel like maybe somebody has to be brave to like travel towards somebody, make a move towards somebody here. Okay. Not trading a 0 for a hero, Gemini. What? I'm just saying. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys might be a little anxious about this because some of you guys might feel a very strong connection to this person. You also might be like, damn, I don't want the history to repeat itself, okay? But history is not going to repeat itself, Gemini, if you make different choices and take different actions. I'm just saying. You have the power of participation at all times. We already know this. We talk about this a lot, right? So you get to show up. You get to walk away. It's your choice, right? Don't get in that headspace with whoever this is of, oh my gosh, I'm worried, is this going to turn out my past? And because then you're just putting too much pressure on it and you're already kind of killing the vibe here, okay? Whoever this is, they're young, they're fresh, they're exciting, they're funny, they're entertaining, they have great conversation. You know, they believe in the impossible, they believe in miracles. This is somebody who is, you know, I don't know. It feels like it's a good fit for you, Gemini, whoever it is. Okay, the moon. What do we have here? Changes in your life. The moon for this random ass reading. And it is random. We have, yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, like because with 2 cards here with your intuition, I was picking that up, okay? Like I had said, I feel like with all this like clouds like through the moon, it's like the moon representing your intuition. You're just not sure if you can trust your intuition right now when it comes to a situation. I feel like you might be going back and forth with yourself a lot, which is why we have the eye out here saying that you can trust your intuition. I feel like there's a lot of changes that are happening right now in your life and in situations around you that maybe feel like they are out of your control here with the 8 of Swords. You're feeling like, you know, you don't have a lot of control in a lot of things that are happening right now, and that might be frustrating you, especially if you're somebody who likes to have order, you like to have control, you like comforts. Some of you guys might have a lot of fixed energy in your chart where it's like once you get something that you like it and that's it, and you don't want to have changes, you're comfortable there, you know. So I feel like there could be something here with that. But you know, Sagittarius energy, I'm pretty sure Sagittarius is mutable energy. And it is asking you to be changeable, to balance yourself through the changes, you know, because life, the only consistency in life is change, truly, right? Everything changes, the weather changes, the time changes, people change, you know, your body changes, your work changes, your heart changes, everything changes, right? So that's the only true consistency in life. And I feel like if you can learn to balance yourself through the chaos of change, and learn to really trust your intuition, you're going to fare a lot better. You're going to feel a lot more secure here, Gemini, okay? So with the Temperance energy, I feel like with whatever these changes are that are happening, Spirit's saying, balance yourself out, moderate yourself during these changes. It's going to be okay. Yeah, try to see something from a different perspective, especially with the 8 of Swords, because that's what the 8 of Swords is asking us to do, right? To see something from a different perspective, to see that we're not as stuck, we're not as trapped, or all is not lost like maybe we feel like it is, you know? So yeah, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. Wow, whatever these changes are, they are powerful with 2 major arcana coming out, right? So this could be a major ending that's happening here, possibly within, again, a contract. So this is a work, it's a home, it's a connection, a relationship, okay? There's an ending here, but this ending, I feel like it's for the best, Gemini, I really do. And I feel like there's something here about you tempering yourself, moderating yourself during this. Like, don't bust a nutty on anybody. Don't, again, we see that anyways with keeping your pride in check, right? I mean, don't go back and forth with somebody, don't argue, don't get involved in these petty games, you know? Keep yourself in balance during this change. Ooh, I'm like, it's so unattractive, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know why Spirit gave me this this response to purging in my readings where I start burping all of a sudden. It's like, that's just not cool at all. But I can't help the way I am. Okay? But yeah, I'm like super burpy. It's like you're purging something. You're definitely letting something go. Maybe you're taking some space from something here with the 9 of Pentacles, and this space is definitely needed because you need to work on your health. You need to work on your foundation. You need to work on your goals. There's a sense of direction that's needed here, Gemini. Like, what direction do you want to go in? What do you really want to invest in, you know? I feel like some of you guys too with this Page of Wands, because this is my life purpose card, it's like for some of you, you really feel like you're being drawn towards your purpose or towards your true path, right? Like you feel like your destiny is out there, and whatever you've been maybe entertaining, hanging on to, involved in, working for, laying next to, whatever this is, it's like you're starting to see that this actually was a distraction from your purpose. Like it wasn't your purpose, you know? It was a pit stop, more like. Give me one more for this changes, please. Okay. Two of Swords. What is that song they're singing? Time, change the time. Not time doesn't change. I don't know what song that is. Time change. I don't know. Something about changing time. Time changes. Something changes, guys. There's like a lot of indecisiveness here. But this Two of Swords for me talks about not having all the answers, you know. You can't see the road ahead. Her ears are covered. She's not really being given any true guidance here. She's kind of just having to throw this. And it's very instinctual. We have two targets out here, right? With the intuitive message and the target. It's like through the chaos. You can't really see through this, but you're being asked to just go ahead and take your shot. And it's going to hit the mark, Gemini, okay? What is this eye? Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Some of y'all saw this coming from a mile away. Your intuition has not been doing you wrong. That's the energy. It's just like if you're willing to believe it, if you're willing to trust it, if you're willing to go with it. Because I feel like your intuition's been telling you for a while about maybe these rats that you got around you, or maybe about this new beginning or this destiny that you're supposed to go into, maybe about these endings and these changes that are happening. It's like I feel like your intuition has been telling you for a while, but it's just about accepting it, believing it, trusting it. Because our intuition doesn't always tell us things that are pleasant, right? Like sometimes our intuition can tell us that people are up to no good, or people are doing something that is not great, and we don't want to believe it because we want to believe in the potential of that person, or we want to believe in the love that we share with somebody. You know, sometimes our intuition can tell us that it's time to leave a work situation behind because this isn't where you're meant to be. But we're so, you know, stable there, or what we feel like is stable, or it feels very, you know, comfortable. And there's that fear of the unknown. You know, our stability is kind of weighing in the balance here. It's not easy to make that kind of decision. But our intuition is going to still talk to us, though. It's going to still tell us, you know. I always kind of look at intuition as like this. Like it starts off as like a very gentle, just like brush, you know, and you notice it and you're like, huh, what's that, you know? And then it starts to, if you don't really pay attention to it, it starts to get stronger, you know? And it'll start to get a little scratchy, and then it'll start to just like really like just push. You ever have somebody just like push on you, and that pain that comes from that constant pressure? That's what your intuition will start to do. It starts as a light little brush and it ends up with the pressure, you know? And it's because it's your GPS. You know, your GPS, you ever listen to your GPS when you go the wrong direction? It's like, what does it say? Return to root. Return to root. Return to root, right? It's like over and over again it'll say that. Return to root, right? Up here, make a U-turn. Up here, make a U-turn. Like it'll keep saying it over and over and over again. That's the same thing. What is this eye? I shot the sheriff. Don't know why that came out. But I didn't shoot the deputy. That's a good song. Anyways, what do we have here? I might listen to that after this reading. It's a damn good song. What do we get? The eye. Look, ignoring it. Listen, I'm not trying to call nobody out, but I kind of feel like that whole thing with the pushing and the thing, yes, that was very accurate for somebody. Because I feel like somebody's intuition has been telling them over and over and over again, and there's an energy here of like not wanting to see it, not wanting to believe it. Why don't they want to? Why don't they want to? Page of Cups, because your heart, or because, you know, you want to believe. You want to believe in the potential of something. It could also be your pride here with the Strength. You know, Four of Cups is feeling like, damn, we got ourselves into a pickle here, you know? It's like, now what am I going to do? Or I've been so focused on this, like Spirit's been trying to like give something else to you or show you that there's another way or there's something better out there, you know? And you've just been so hell-bent being focused on this, which I get. I have definitely been there a time or two, so I definitely understand that feeling. But it's like, you know, I feel like you just, you know, because this is the card of naivety sometimes, right? It's like you just want to believe in the best in people, situations, yourself. You know, you're like, I can fix this, right? And it's like, no, Gemini, no, okay? Somebody's pride is definitely keeping them held on to something way longer than it should have been. And I feel like there's something here where there's just a change in perspective. This feels like a very specific message, okay? So what is their intuition telling them to do? This is a very specific message. If you don't feel like this resonates for you, Gemini, this could resonate to for somebody attached to you. I'm just saying. What is their intuition telling them to do? What is their intuition telling them to do? We have the Four of Wands here. Your intuition could be pulling you towards somebody. Not gonna lie. I'm getting a couple messages with this, okay? For some of you guys, your intuition could be pulling you towards somebody who is very healing. Like it's a healing type of connection here. Okay? It feels very kindred. It feels like this person is not just a soulmate. Like this feels like the energy with the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. It's like the energy of somebody who's a part of your soul group. Like your soul family. It's like this is like, you know, deeper. It's deeper than just, oh, it's a soul connection. Like, no, this is somebody who, like, I know that they're part of my soul group. Like, we fit together like this, you know? So some of you guys, you're being pulled towards this person, or your intuition is trying to tell you that maybe you're meant to be with somebody, okay? For whatever reason, you're ignoring that. For others of you, I feel like this is your intuition trying to get you into a better situation, because the Four of Wands, like this is the home for me, right? So the home is like things that we're around a lot, you know, like you're in, excuse me guys, you're in your home a lot. You're in this relationship a lot. You're in this work environment a lot. You're around this community a lot. Like it's like something that is very much ingrained. It's a stabilizing factor, right? So I feel like for some of you, maybe your intuition could be telling you like there's something out there for you. Some of you, your intuition is telling you that your passions, something from the past, it feels like something you used to do, like a creative talent, a skill, something like that. Like your passions are pulling you. Like you're meant to do something from your past, okay? All right, guys, let's get some advice and additional messages. And I just feel like pulling Soul's Journey lesson cards because I feel like this reading was kind of like low-key deep, even though there was a lot of jokiness here in this reading. I feel like this is actually pretty serious for somebody, so I'm sorry if I laughed and like pissed you off a couple times. Okay, let's see what we have here. Gemini gang, please. Advice and additional messages, please. For Gemini gang, advice and additional messages. I'm going to hop into Patreon after this because I can't wait to see what the energy's like over there. We have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, I feel like there is fear that keeps you bound or keeps you held on to something here. You know, and that's that devil energy here with the fear. We have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Nice, okay? We have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay, Gemini. We have purpose. I know what I am here to do. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Exactly. Right? I know what I'm here to do. My inner voice will guide me correctly. A person is in my life for a reason. You know, this is really very cohesive with what we've already gotten in the message. What else do we have here for Gemini gang? Advice and additional messages. We have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good, okay? Somebody here, I don't know who this is for. This is a very specific message. Somebody might have friend zoned somebody and they regret that. Like, why would I friend zone somebody who's perfect for me? Like, you're clearly my person. I don't know, Gemini, why would you? There was damn sure a reason. You know? Maybe something else was a little bit more exciting to you, or maybe there was an aesthetic reason. Maybe you thought this person looked a little bit better or something. I don't know, but there's definitely a reason that you friend zone somebody that you really do feel like is your person. You know? So, I don't really know what to say about that. But yeah, this hits home, right? Relationships. I'm attracted to those that serve my higher good, not my lower loins, right? For somebody out here. But also there's just the energy here of like recognizing that a connection is not good for you. It's toxic. We have health. I will honor my physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Yes. Some of you guys really are trying to work on your health right now, you know? I don't blame you after all of this. Okay, well, Gemini, that was your random ass reading, okay? I do hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. I hope it did something, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.